of my favorite ways to test myself, I like to make jokes about tragedies the day that they happen. The day they happen. I don't believe in too soon. I'm on a tight schedule. And I'm good at it. I'm good at it. Like the day of. The day of the Aurora, Colorado Batman movie theater shooting. The day it happened. I went online, I went on Twitter, and I tweeted, other than that, how was the movie?
When does the comedy start? It's a classic. It's a classic act, all right? What's your name, sir? Like shoe rack, you're called Rack. Where are you, Rack, up there or down there? Loving your work, Rack. It's one of those things, if you don't think the comedy started, you're right. And if you think that comedy has started, you're right, because it's a very individual thing, isn't it? And if the show's not for you, it's not for you. Well, I feel bad if you paid all this money to come and see me and you don't think it's funny. You've had a disaster. But I suppose, Rack, you have learned a valuable lesson. You've learned life's not fair. You pay your money, you take your chance. Sometimes it's a good show, sometimes it's not for you. But I'll give you another example, Rack, so you haven't had a wasted evening. At least you've learned something. Another example of how unfair, Rack, our society is. Let's say if a man, you're right, sir, let's say if a man sleeps with loads and loads of women. What is he? He's a stud, he's a player, he's admired in our society. That isn't an opinion, that's fact. If a guy sleeps with loads of women, he's a player, he's a stud, he's admired. But if a woman sleeps with loads and loads of men, she's called Rack's mum.
I've been trying to get along with my wife better, you know. I've been trying to dial down the douchebaggery in my relationship. I'm not turning out the pilot light, though. All right? I'm keeping some fight in me. I'm not going to be that henpeck guy. Just standing there like, I guess we're making holiday cookies. That dude with the bowed shoulders. She makes them, and then I'm supposed to sprinkle the sugar on them. I don't even think they taste that good, but it's just...
I said, what does this whole wheat thing mean to me, pray tell? She said, well, do you eat a lot of gluten? I don't know what gluten is, but I would say yes. I'm fairly certain I'm mostly gluten. And she said, well, you should avoid anything with gluten in it. I said, okay, thank you, and started to leave the room, and I said, what has gluten in it? You know what has gluten in it? Everything! Every reason to wake up in the morning!
You ladies are so smart. You figured out a way to blow a guy without even blowing him. Look how quiet it got, because you know I'm right. No, there's a lot of licking going on and a lot of tugging, but very little sucking. Yeah, you've been there, right? Oh, look, Daddy, I'm licking it like an ice cream. What do you think? I think you're taking a break. That's what I think. Yeah, because you're talking. You're talking. You're talking, and that's like 90% of a blowjob is you can't talk. You're just taking a break. If this was the blowjob factory, you'd be leaning on a broom telling a story. Well, everybody else would be busy making blowjobs.
In Australia, we had the biggest massacre on earth, and the Australian government went, that's it, no more guns. And we all went, yeah, right then, that seems fair enough. Now, in America, you have the Sandy Hook massacre where little tiny children died, and your government went, maybe we'll get rid of the big guns? And 50% of you went, fuck you, don't take my guns!